الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Haris?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, have you revised the previous lessons?
Uh, a little.
A little? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, could you tell me how many commanded functions are there in ablution?
Three? No. 4.
Yes, 4.
Say.
Okay. Could you tell me what are they?
Washing the face. Washing hands. Washing feet. And,
Yes. Number 4 is performing massa.
Oh.
Understand?
Yeah.
Do you know what is massa? Could you explain it?
It's, wiping,
Mm-hmm.
your hands on
your head.
On your head?
Yes. Massa of head is obligatory, understand? Commanded function. And one thing more, you should tell these things in sequence, right? Washing your feet is number 4, okay? Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So number 1 is washing the face, and you should also explain it, washing the face over from one's hair tips on the forehead down to the chin and from one ear to another, understand?
Yeah.
This area should be washed. It is
Yes.
obligatory. Number 2, washing the 2 hands and wrists including the elbows. You should explain washing the hands also. Number 3, performing massa, and it is the obligatory massa is 1/4 of the head. And I had explained in the previous class that masnoon massa is whole of the head. So you should do 1/4. It is important. It is obligatory, right?
Yeah.
And number 4, washing one's feet or including the ankles. We should explain these 4 points, right? Okay, how many masnoon items are there in ablution? Could you tell me?
30.
Okay, good. How many mustahabbat are there? How many desirable acts are there?
So 4.
5. There are 5 desirable acts
Oh,
which are
there was 5. Yeah.
called mustahabbat. Understand? And how many undesirable acts are there?
4.
Yes, undesirable acts are 4. Okay, I'd explain the difference between obligations, commanded functions, and masnoon functions. Could you tell me that difference? Yes,
The
yes.
difference of what?
I'm asking
With
about.
what difference?
Yes, about. I'm asking about the difference between commanded and must-known items, commanded functions and must-known items. Yes, must-known acts.
Uh,
I told you if which one of them commanded functions or must-known items, must-known functions. If you leave them, that act will not be considered as completed. Which one of them?
uh,
Hmm. If you leave it, commanded one or must-known one.
which one of them is what?
If you leave what, which one of commanded and must-known functions, if it is left by you, the act will not be considered as completed.
Um,
It will not be valid. Which one of them
command.
will you leave from commanded functions and must-known items? I told you about the difference between these two.
You have to do the command function.
Hmm. If you leave any of commanded function, your action will not be valid. Understand?
Yeah,
But if you leave any of must known or desirable item, your action, your act, your ablution, and or any other act will be considered as valid, but its sawab will be decreased. Understand?
yeah,
Should learn this difference also, right?
yeah.
Okay, now the next lesson on page number 72. We are starting the next lesson. Question: what acts negate the evolution? So the answer is as many as 8 acts negate or invalidate the evolution. There are 8 things, 8 acts which uh, invalidate your ablution, your wuzu. These are known as invalidators, or in Arabic, nawaqid of wuzu. Understand?
Yeah.
So these are: number one, discharging urine, excretion, or any other thing from one's body. Number two, passing wind from the rectum. Number three, passing blood or pus from the body. Number four, throwing out a mouth full of vomit. If you are having vomit and you have thrown it about your mouth full, then it will invalidate your ablution. Understand?
Yeah.
Number five, sleeping either in a posture of lying or resting the body against some support. You have slept or started sleeping and your body is resting with support, any other support, then it will invalidate your ablution. Right?
Yes.
Number six, falling senseless or account of illness or on some other account. When you fall senseless and you are not having any sense now, then it will invalidate your ablution. Number seven, going mad. Number eight, bursting into laughter while offering salah. You burst in laughter with a loud voice. You laugh with a loud voice. It will invalidate your ablution, but it will only invalidate when you laugh like this in during salah, during namaz. Understand?
Yeah.
If you do this type of laughter, except salah, then it will not invalidate the ablution. Understand?
Yeah.
So there are 8 things which negate, which invalidate the ablution, and these 8 things we have considered right now. Next part, next thing to consider and to discuss is the bath. Now, when we studied these two things, ablution and bath, before that we have started about uncleanness, and we have done that there are two types of uncleanness: visible and invisible. And then invisible cleanness is of two types: minor uncleanness and major uncleanness. Understand?
Yeah.
I have to ask these two also, but I think I forgot to ask you right now. Okay, so I am telling you again that there was we have done it, that there was two types of uncleanness: visible and invisible. Visible is clear, and invisible, this is of two type then: major and minor. The minor uncleanness is cleansed by ablution, and major uncleanness is cleansed by bath or ghusl. So now we are going to discuss about ghusl. Understand?
Yeah.
Question: what is the way to secure cleanness of the body from the major uncleanness, which is called in Arabic as Hadse Akbar or Janaba? Now, this name is new now for you: Janaba, major uncleanness, and Hadse Akbar we have done in previous classes. So, there are three names in English: major uncleanness, and in Arabic, Hadse Akbar or Janaba. Understand?
Yeah.
One can secure cleanness of the body from the major uncleanness, Hadse Akbar or Janaba, by undertaking bath. What is bath? To bath means to wash the body, but Islam stipulates a particular way for the performance of bath. In general, bath means to wash the body. Understand?
Yeah.
But in Islam, there is a specific way, there is a particular way to have a bath, to wash your body. It is described in Islam, and we'll discuss that way inshallah in next questions, right? So you can say briefly that bath in general just means to wash the body, but in Islam there is a particular way, a specific way to have ghusl, to have bath. Understand?
Yeah.
What is the particular way to perform bath? The method stipulates for bath is, now we are discussing the method, how one should have his bath, his ghusl. Understand? First,
Yeah.
to wash one's hands, including the wrist joints. Then, to wash the secret parts and wash off the major uncleanness, if any, from the body. Then to perform, number three, then to perform ablution, and then to rub the whole of the body with sufficient quantity of water. Then to pour water over the body 3 times. Then to rinse the mouth and pass water into the nostrils. Understand?
Yeah.
So this is the specific way in Islam to have a bath, to have a ghusl, right?
Yes.
First, you have to wash your hands till your wrist joints. Then to wash the secret parts, and then wash off the major uncleanness, if any. Then to perform ablution, number four. Then to perform ablution. Then number five. Then to rub the whole of the body with sufficient quantity of water, rubbing. Then to pour water over the body 3 times. Then to rinse the mouth and pass water into the nostrils. Understand? So this is the way to have bath in general. Now, how many commanded items are there in bath? Commanded functions now arise of bath. Answer: there are three obligatories in bath. Number one, rinsing the mouth. And number two, passing water into nostrils. And then number three, pouring water all over the body at least one time. Understand?
Yeah.
So this is first, this is commanded item. If you lose any one of them, your bath will not be considered as valid. Understand? Okay.
Yeah.
So these three things are important if you are having your bath from Had Se Akbar or major uncleanness. You need to do these three things. If you miss any one of them, your bath will not be considered as completed, as valid. Then, if you have prayer with that bath, with that ablution, the ablution which is after that bath, your salat, your namaz will also not considered as valid. Okay, so we should have, we should uh, think about, we should do these three things necessarily. Understand?
Yeah.
So the number one is rinsing the mouth, number two is passing water into nostrils, and number three, pouring water at least one time all over the body. How many prophets precepts, sunnahs, are there in bath? There are five sunnahs in bath. Number one, washing the hands, including wrist joints. Number two, washing secret parts as well as the part of the body that is unclean. Number three, having the intention to remove uncleanness. You should intend that you are going to have a bath. Understand?
Yeah.
This intention is sunnat in bath. This is also sunnat in ablution, but you should remember that it was first commanded in salah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember, Haris?
Yeah.
Don't you intend when you are starting your salah that I'm going to pray for Asr, I'm going to pray for Maghrib, I'm going to pray for 4 rakat or 2 rakat. Don't you do it?
Yeah.
You should do it before starting your salah, before starting your namaz, because it is commanded function, commanded item in salah. But in bath and in wuzu, it is sunnah. Understand?
Yeah.
So, five sunnat in bath. Number one, washing the hands, including wrist joints. Number two, washing secret parts as well as the part of the body that is unclean. Number three, having the intention to remove uncleanness. Number four, performing ablution. You should also do ablution during your bath. And then number five, pouring water thrice all over the body. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, now today we have done that what is bath, when we need it, and then commanded functions of bath, and also the sunnats of bath, right?
Yeah.
We'll start inshallah. The next chapter is about socks, masa on socks, but I will see whether we will discuss about this, because this is done where I think we, we should discuss. Do you use socks of leathers in your country during winter?
What?
Socks of leather. Do you use them in your
Yeah.
country during winter? I think you
Yeah,
use them because they're uh, uh, the winter of I think of your American areas is very.
yeah. We use them.
Inshallah, we will also consider about massa on socks because one needs them in winters, right?
Yeah.
Inshallah, we'll do it in the next class. Assalamu alaikum.
Mm. Walaikum salam.